A few weeks after you got into that position, there was the national primaries, where it doesn't appear as if your own candidate emerged as victorious. What is your own interpretation of what happened there?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by my own candidate.
Well, because you were said to have hinted the National Assembly members that the Senate President, Ahmad Lawan, was the chosen one, and it appears that you were disowned.
No, I don't see it that way. It is true. After consultation, the best I could as chairman of the party, at the appropriate levels of the party, we had reason to believe that that was the best at the time, and that was motivated partially by the decision of the PDP to field, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. And they have been upbeat with the issue of President must go to the South, President must go to the South. And we do know, as a matter of fact, you and me know this, that the PDP is predominantly more entrenched in the Southeast and to some extent South-South.
You indeed used to be a member of the PDP and was governor.
I was not just a member. I was a governor of the party.
Yes.
I was also the secretary to the board of trustees of the party. And with that aside, when they had their convention, to everybody's surprise, they chose to have a northerner, and in the person of Atiku Abubakar. And that sent some shock waves to them. And it's expected. It was natural. These guys who have been upbeat, the issue of having a president going to the South, and this is where the base of their party is, they've chosen them. What do we tell our voters?
But your voters are not just in the north,
yes. No,
they are also in the south.
Of course, but the preponderance of that vote is here in the north. There's no doubt about it. So we had to have a rethink immediately and try to respond to that. And after due consultation, we thought that was the best way to go. And it is in the place of the party, not any other person, because the flag bearer is the party's flag bearer. So it was on me to make that public, and I did. I didn't talk to the National Assembly. I talked to the members of my National Working Committee. They are my first base. And I consulted with them, and the same day I consulted with them, some governors came up and said, no. They wanted to go to the South. And they didn't only say so, they placed the committee to writing. And in the process, that brought some pandemonium. And I know that if every one of us wanted to stand his or her ground, we will have catastrophe and cataclysm, as but we will call it.
That is within the party?
Within the party,
yeah.
And we could easily end up with some implosion. I didn't want that to happen. And
so you ate the humble pie and kept your cool?
No. I didn't. It went through the convention. Went through the convention. They wanted me to withdraw my statement. I said no. I was not going to withdraw my statement.
Was it the governors who wanted
and when the president now said, whoever wants to contest should go, and contest. Let it be open. And there was nobody. So we went to the convention, and it's now history. Our candidate, Tinubu Ahmed, won clean primaries.